This is an interesting geometry question. Welcome back to my channel. Shall we do this together? Now, we need to understand what we are asked to find. We are asked to find x. First of all, okay, remember that this is a semicircle. Now, if we call this center P, I'm going to explain what we are doing soon. If we call this center P, it means that OP is 5 and PB is 5 as well. All right? Yeah. Now, remember that whenever you have a circle, okay, and you draw a straight line from the center of the circle to any part of the circumference, you're going to get the radius of that circle. All right? Yes. So it means that if I draw this to this place, okay, that I've gotten the radius of this circle. But if you look at this from here to here, OP is what? OP is diameter. OB is diameter and 2 times R, okay, where R is equal to the radius. Now, 2 times R is equal to diameter. All right, so it means that 2 times R is equal to our diameter is OB, which is 10. Okay, so it means that R is equal to 5. So it means that here is also equal to 5. Do you understand? Yes, this is half of our OB, which is 5. This is 5, and our R is also 5. Now, like I said, I'm going to explain what I'm doing bit by bit. Anytime that a question is thrown, I try to read the mind of the examiner. Yes. Now, first thing is, why did they give us this straight line? Is it really necessary? We are not just asked to find this here. We are not really asked to find x, but notice that x touched this place at just one point, meaning that part of it constitutes a tangent. And when you have a circle, okay, and you draw a straight line from the center of the circle to the point of contact of a tangent to the circle, 90 degrees is formed. Do you understand? 90 degrees is formed. So look at this. That means this place is 90, this place is 90. Now let's call this place Q. That point of contact, this place, let's call it Q. Okay? That point of contact is Q, and angle PQB is 90 degrees. Now there is another point of contact here, which is what completes our X. If we call that place M, all right? Now, it simply means that the x we are asked to find, remember that this line from here to M is our x, okay? So it simply means that the x we are asked to find, let's actually see what we need to do about it, okay? So x is equal to, let me increase my hand, or let me write it here, because it's very important that we know and we keep seeing what we are trying to do. So our x is equal to AQ plus QM. All right? AQ plus QM. Now let QM be equal to small a. Okay? So our QM now, which is equal to small a. Now let us find our AQ and then find our QM to get x. Now AQ can be easily found. Yes. How? This is it. Remember that when you have a circle and 2 tangents coming from a point P, okay, touches the circle externally at 2 different points, okay? Now we have AP and we have BP, all right? AP is equal to BP and both of them are tangents, all right? Remember that a tangent is that straight line that touches a circle externally at just one point. So AP is a tangent and BP is a tangent. And one theorem about this is that both of them are equal. So AP is equal to BP. Now let's come here. Do we have such a thing? Yes. Notice that AQ and AO are tangents externally coming from point A. Okay? They are all tangents to this circle, which is this one, this smaller one. So it simply means that AO is equal to AQ. So using this theorem, AO is equal to AQ. They are what? Tangents. They are tangents. So permit me to write, even though we are looking for our x, permit me to write AQ to be equal to 10 as well. Since AO is equal to 10, that means AQ is equal to 10. That means if you come back to this place, you will see that x that we are looking for, which is equal to AQ, our AQ now is 10 plus our QM. Remember we said let QM be equal to A plus A. Now, in all these things, the only problem we have now that is preventing us from getting to the root of our solution is the value of QM. Once we get this QM, we are good to go. So how do we go about it? Now, first of all, remember that we are told that this is what? A quadrant of a circle. If this is a quadrant, that is 1/4 of a circle. That means the center is 360. If we divide it by 4, that means this is 90 degrees. Okay? Now, let us extrapolate. Remember that our x is equal to 10 plus A. Now, let us extrapolate. If we increase this line from here to this point, okay, and this one, if we complete it like this, please pardon my drawing, okay, if we complete it, because this is a straight line coming from here down, all right, remember that this point is our point M. Now if we call this N, all right, now we have two similar triangles. How? Remember that two triangles are similar when both of them are parallel to each other. Okay, so for example, if I have this, as long as this is 90 degrees and this is 90 degrees and they have a common angle between them, all right, so we have A, B, C, D, E. Now you notice that we have two triangles here. As long as this B and D are right angles, we have this, the first triangle, which is the bigger one, angle A, B, E, okay, is 90 degrees. Then the smaller one, angle C, D, E. So they share a common angle and they are 90 degrees parallel to each other. Then two of these angles are similar. And that means that the ratio of their corresponding sides are equal. So if I say AB over CD, it should be equal to BD over DE. Anyhow you want to mix it. If you choose AB over BD, it should be equal to CD over DE. Do you understand? That is what this is all about. Now, let's try to bring it out from here. Now, do we have such a thing here? Yes. Notice that QPN, this place is 90 degrees. Okay? And AON, this place is another 90 degrees. So it means that this line and this line are parallel. Okay, they are parallel and they share a common angle, which is angle N. So angle triangle AON is similar to triangle PQN. They are similar triangles. Now let me draw it out so that we can easily form our equations from there. So let me draw AON. Now this is my AON. AON. This is 90 degrees. Now be careful why you want to draw your PQN. Okay, remember that your 90 degrees is at Q. So if you draw your straight line, this place is our Q. Okay, why this is our P, then this is our N. Okay, now let's join. I hope I didn't confuse you. All right, now let us write out our lines so that we can easily form our equations. Remember that all these things we are trying to do, we are only trying to get this place QM, which is A. Okay, so you are going to see how that will come to play. Now AO is 10, so we have 10. Excuse me. ON is going to be equal to OB plus BN, and OB is already 10, right? So it's going to be 10 plus BN. So this place is 10 plus BN, all right? Because for now, BN is unknown. All right, now let us come to this side. AN is equal to AQ, which is 10, right? Plus Qn, which is still unknown. Now we are done with the big angle. Let's go to the second triangle. PQ, PQ, PQ is 5. Okay, Qn is unknown. We don't know it, all right? And Pn is the same thing as 5 plus Bn, right? Pn is 5 plus this Bn. So we have 5 plus Bn. Now it's time to form our equations, okay? Remember that since they are similar, the corresponding ratios are equal. The ratio of their corresponding sides are equal. Okay, so if we say AO divided by PQ, it should be equal to ON divided by QN, and this should be equal to AN divided by PN. Amazing. Now it's time to do our substitution. All right. So our AO is 10. So we have 10 divided by PQ is 5 is equal to ON is 10 plus BN, and QN is unknown, right? Is equal to AN, which is 10 plus QN, divided by Pn, which is 5 plus Bn. Now that we have written this, remember that 10 divided by 5 will give us 2. So we can write, since I found my equation, let me just clean this thing. All right. Please click the subscription button, turn on your notification bell if this is the first time you are seeing this amazing channel. Okay. All right. Now give us a thumbs up if you are actually enjoying this video. Thank you very much. So let me continue from here. So 10 divided by 5 will give us 2. So we have 2 is equal to 10 plus Bn divided by Qn. All right. Which is equal to 10 plus Qn divided by 5 plus Bn. All right. So we can say that 2 is equal to 10 plus Bn divided by Qn. We can also say that 2 is equal to 10 plus Qn divided by 5 plus Bn. All right. Now, if we cross multiply, we have 2 times Qn, 2 times Qn is equal to 10 plus Bn. All right. Now, it simply means that to get the value of Bn, we are going to say 2Qn minus 10, right? So 2Qn minus 10 is equal to Bn. All right. Now let's go to this side. For this side, if you cross multiply, we have 2 bracket 5 plus Bn is equal to 10 plus Qn. Okay. All right. Now remember that your Bn is equal to 2Qn minus 10. Okay. So we can now write this as 2 bracket 5 plus 2Qn minus 10. All right. Is equal to 10 plus Qn. So we have 2 brackets. 5 minus 10 is minus 5 plus 2Qn is equal to 10 plus Qn. Now, if we open this bracket, see what I'm trying to do. If I'm able to get my Qn, then remember that Qn is inside what we are looking for, which is Qm, is inside Qn. So if I can get Mn, all right, and get Qn, I'll subtract Mn from Qn to get what I'm looking for, and then I'll add it to 10 to get my angle, to get my line. Okay, so all these things now, from here I'll be able to get my Qn, then use it to get my Mn, then subtract to get my Qm. Hope you now understand what I'm trying to do. Okay, so this is where we are, 10 plus qn. Now if we open this bracket, we have 2 times minus 5 is minus 10. Then 2 times this will give us 4qn is equal to 10 plus qn. Now let me clean this very well using this. So we have, I think I've cleaned an important equation, but let's go first. We have minus 10 plus 4qn is equal to 10 plus qn. Okay, so we have minus 10, this will cross become minus 10, right, is equal to qn, this will cross to become minus qn. So we have minus 20 minus 4qn, sorry. So we have minus 20 is equal to minus 3qn. Now if we divide both sides by minus 3 by minus 3, so we are going to have 20 over 3 is equal to qn. So now we have qn. Like I said, I deleted something important, bn. Okay, so we got bn, I think we got bn to be equal to 5 minus qn. Please permit me to get that from my book. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. We erased it and there's no way I can remember what we got. But we got bn to be 2qn minus 10, right? Yeah, if you go back in the video, you're going to see that. So we are going to use this to get our bn, all right? So remember that this is our n. So from here to here is 20 over 3. That is what we got as our qn. Now we want to get this bn from here to here. Then bn is equal to 2 multiplied by our qn is 20 over 3 minus 10. Okay, so if we solve this, we have that bn is equal to 40 times 3, right? 40 over, that is 2 times 20 is 40 divided by 3 minus 10 over 1. Now this can be written as the LCM is 3. 3 divides 3 is 1. 1 times 40 is 40. Minus 1 divides 3 is 3. 3 times 10 is 30. So this is equal to 10 over 3. So it means that bn is 10 over 3. Wow. Now we are close to our solution. Now let's just get mn. And getting mn is very, very easy. How? Just sit put and see how we are going to do that. Thank you so much if you have watched to this point. Okay, I really appreciate that. Now look at this. Remember that if you have an external point P and you have a circle, and this external point touches the inner part of the circle into 2 different places. If we call this place A, B, C, and D, okay, note that AP multiplied by AB, that is this place multiplied by this place, is equal to PC multiplied by CD. Now how does that help us to get our mn? You are going to see. You are going to see right now. Now let us complete this circle. Okay, so if we complete this circle, or let's say this semicircle like this, and then extrapolate. Now remember that if we complete it from here to here is half, so from here to here is another half of the circle, or diameter of the circle. So if the diameter of the circle, half of it is what? If from here to here is 10, which is now the radius, the other side, remaining side should be 10. So this place is 10. Now let's call this, what do we call that set? Let's call it, we have Q already. Do we have R? Or let's call it S. Okay, so SO is also equal to 10. All right, now using what I just explained, remember that this is our N. Okay, so this N is our P, the external point of that circle, the external point that we are going to use to consider. Now it means that this N times this M, where it's touching the circle for the first time, so NM multiplied by NA. is going to be equal to, now let's talk about this line. So this n is touching this circle for the first time here, b, right? NB multiplied by BS. BS. Okay, now let's solve. NM is unknown, right? So we have NM multiplied by NA. Our NA is what? 10 plus 20 over 3. 10 plus 20 over 3. All right, is equal to NB. NB is 10 over 3 multiplied by BS. BS, which is what? Our BS, excuse me, NB multiplied by NS, not BS. Everything is coming from here, okay? So NB multiplied by NS. All right, now NB is 10 and NS is, this place from here to here is 10 already. From here to here is another 10, making it 20. So it's going to be 20 plus 10 over 3. All right. Okay. Now, let us solve. So we have NM multiplied by, if we solve this, we have the LCM is 3. Now, when 1 divides 3 is 3. 3 times 10 is 30 plus 3 divides 3, 1. 1 times 20 is 20. Is equal to 10 over 3 multiplied by, now here the LCM is also 3. 1 divides 3, we have 3. 3 times 20 is 60 plus 3 divides 3, 1. 1 times 10 is 10. Okay, so here we have 50 over 3 multiplied by NM, all right, is equal to 10 over 3 multiplied by 70 over 3. Now we are looking for the value of NM, all right? Now NM is equal to, this is our NM, it should be equal to QN, which is 20 over 3, minus QM. And remember that QM is what we are looking for, which is A. So I'm going to replace NM with 20 over 3 minus A. Okay, so that we bring A into the equation. So we now have 50 over 3 multiplied by 20 over 3 minus A. All right, is equal to 10 over 3 multiplied by 70 over 3. Now we keep solving. I don't know, but I think what we need from this side now is that our X is equal to AQ plus QM. All right, so let's write it somewhere. Let me write it here. That X that we are looking for is AQ plus QM, which is equal to, we already know our AQ as 10. So it's going to be 10 plus our QM. QM is what we are looking for, which is A. So with this, I can clean this diagram. We don't need it anymore. It is really disturbing me. I need more space for this drawing, for this lesson. Have you given us a thumbs up yet? If not, please do that, okay? So I'm going to clean virtually everything, leaving the last part. So this is where we are now. That's 50 over 3 multiplied by, now the LCM of this and this is 3, right? When 3 divides 3, we have 1. 1 times 20 is 20 minus, when 1 divides 3, we have 3. 3 times A is 3A. Okay, is equal to 10 over 3 multiplied by 70 over 3. All right, now, or let's just call this place 700 over 3 times 3 is 9. 10 times this is 700. So it's going to give us 700 over 9. 700 over 9. All right, now at this point, we need to get the value of 3A. How do we do that? If we bring everything to this side, okay, we are going to have 50 over 3 multiplied by 20 minus 3A over 3. Now multiplied by, if we multiply this, because we're supposed to divide both sides by 9 over 700. Or let's do that, just that I want to I want to minimize our time. We have already taken so much time. So let's divide both sides. Divide both sides by 7, no. Multiply, sorry. Multiply both sides. So we multiply both sides by 9/700. Okay, so that we can cancel this out. So if we do that, we have 50/3 times 20 minus 3a/3 times 9/700, okay, is equal to 700/9 times 9/700. All right, so if we solve this, we have 3 will divide itself 1, divide this to give us 3, this 3 will also cancel this to give us 1, then we cancel this and this, so we are left with this will cancel itself and this will cancel itself, so we have 1 here. So in all, we have 5 bracket 20 minus 3a, all right, now divided by 70 is equal to 1. All right, remember that once we get a, we have gotten what we are looking for. Okay, so sit put, we are almost there. Now we cross multiply. If we cross multiply, we have 5 brackets 20 minus 3a is equal to 70. Okay, all right, so 5 times 20 is 100 minus 5 times 3a is 15a is equal to 70. So let's take this to this side and bring this in. If we do that, we have 100. This will come to become minus 70 is equal to minus 15a will cross to become 15a. So 100 minus 70 is 30. We have 30 is equal to 15a. So we divide this side by 15, divide this side by 15, and we have that a is equal to 2. Finally, now x is equal to 10 plus a, which is 2. So it means that the value of x is 12. Thank you so much for watching.